There's a devastating report out today in The Guardian about drone strikes. It turns out that the idea of drone strikes as incredibly precise and targeted is a pure fantasy. Just a total, utter myth. The human rights group Reprieve looked through data from investigative journalists and found this, quote, drones came for Ayman Zawahiri on January 13th, 2006 in Pakistan. 10 months later, they came again for him. 8 years later, Zawahiri is still alive. 76 children and 29 adults are not. They continue, drones came for another al-Qaeda leader on January 29th, 2008. Then they came on June 23rd, 2009, January 15th, 2010, and 2 more times. Finally, the last attack worked. However, the U.S. killed 128 civilians, 13 of them children, while trying to kill this one operative. Whoa. So here's the conclusion of the analysis. Quote, when drones target specific individuals, they kill vastly more people than their targets, often needing to strike multiple times. Attempts to kill 41 men resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1,147 people as of November 24th. Oh boy, that's bad. Think about that. Stop and think about that. Imagine this was a situation where one of our enemies, like Iran, for example, they were doing some sort of attack in, I don't know, make up a country, Brazil. And they say, oh, we have 41 operatives who are terrorists or anti-Iranian in Brazil. We got to go kill them with our drones. And they sent drones over there. And they killed 1,147 people who were civilians as they're going after the 41 bad guys. What would the U.S. coverage look like? These unbelievable, primitive, barbaric, savage terrorists who don't care about dead children. There are dead kids. These people have no heart. They're inhuman. But when we do it, go ahead, turn on CNN. I want to see if the media is covering our fuck-ups. See if the mainstream media is mad at us. No. See, we mean well. No, we meant well by what we did, so therefore we get a total and utter pass on every innocent civilian and every little child that we kill. Really? Do you think that the mothers of those children would be as kind in their analysis? Would you be as kind in your analysis if it was your sister or brother or uncle or dad or son that got killed? I don't think you would be. I think you'd be a little bit more objective and passionate about it. No, killing civilians is not okay. I love how I have to bring this up in 2014. Look, understand something. The idea of drones, am I 100% against it in all cases, no matter what? No, I'm not trying to ban drones. I think that if you go about it the right way, it can be a tool that can be used for a purpose. So, for example, let's say we know where the head of ISIS, al-Baghdadi, is. What if President Obama and the executive branch, okay, so we set up committees that represent Congress, that represent, and I'm sure these already exist in Congress specifically, the UN, NATO, you name it. So what if you go, okay, we know where al-Baghdadi is, we have great intelligence on it. Great, so you get approval from Congress, you get approval from the UN, you get approval from NATO, so every nation knows, so you have international support, it's been approved, okay? And then you do a limited mission where you only go after al-Baghdadi, and then boom, you're back. That's it. Done. Okay, I would be in favor of that. That's fine, because you got international approval, you coincided with the law, both U.S. law and international law, and you succeeded, okay? That's fine. But we're not doing that. What we're doing now is we're telling people, no, it's totally okay that we don't need a declaration of war to do this. We don't need approval from Congress to do this. We can just do this no matter what and act like, we have a fascist dictator who runs the United States of America. We didn't get international approval, and we're going to pretend like we have good intelligence on people when we don't, and we're going to kill over 1,000 innocent people, including women and children, while we're trying to get 41 bad guys. No, you know what you just did in that case? You know what you just did? You just made the bad guys more powerful. You just increased recruitment to al-Qaeda and the Taliban and al-Shabaab and al-Nusra Front and Boko Haram and all these jihadist terrorist groups. Why? Because when you kill family members, you know what happens? Otherwise moderate people go, fuck this, now I'm going to fight the great Satan, the United States of America. And this isn't just my opinion. This isn't just rhetoric. This is based on studies. There was a study that came out in, I think, 2007. They came up with the term the Iraq effect. The idea was we killed so many innocent civilians in Iraq that we increased terrorism, we increased recruitment to terrorist groups, and we made the U.S. a bigger target. So we're making the situation worse, man. We're violating U.S. law and international law. We didn't declare war in Somalia and Pakistan and Yemen, but we're doing drone strikes there. And then I love when they say, no, it's okay, it's not a war, we're just doing drone strikes. Oh, really? So if China started droning Alabama, would we say, it's cool, guys? They don't mean it as a declaration of war, they're just droning, no big deal. These are the double standards that are fucking stupid, that make people go, oh, the U.S. is pathetic. They're just a crumbling empire that's vicious and insane. Yes, we need to stop that perception, because it's not wrong. Let's stop that perception from existing by turning around our bad policies and actually doing the right thing from now on.